Hey, what's up YouTube? Welcome back to my YouTube channel. In today's video, I'm going to do a backfill on this raised bed. If you've seen my two previous videos, you know that these two are the raised beds. The first one is a cheap backfill. This second one is an expensive backfill. And this one's going to be my uh, free backfill. Basically how I first filled it up in the first place, if you saw that video, it was just mainly my native soil and a bunch of rocks because I was too lazy to sift it. So in today's video, I have a soil already sifted, and I'm just gonna mix in a bunch of biochar. It's basically 40% biochar uh, uh, into my native soil, and then backfilling this raised bed. But first, I'm gonna take down this cover crop that I was growing all year long since April. I put sorghum, Sudan grass, as you can see, and a bunch of other seed, but the sorghum survived the most. Um, Maybe next year we'll get a better cover crop. Well, I'm not planning to grow a cover crop next year. I'm planning to grow a main crop. But either way, I tried growing a diverse cover crop in here, but only the sorghum survived. Maybe I could save the seed from these sorghum. Maybe not. We'll see. But either way, um, I'm going to amend some soil, like I said, and I'm going to let it sit for all winter long. So I'm going to put compost on top of the soil of my mixed soil, and then when the leaves start falling in November, I'm gonna put leaf mulch on top of that. But until then, I'm just gonna mix up the soil, cut this down, and top dress it, I guess. All right, I'm gonna show you my soil and how much biochar I'm gonna put to amend it. I've shown you guys my soil before, but you can see uh, right now it's kind of wet because I watered the other day or yesterday, but it's mostly dry. And after I sifted it to a quarter inch, you can see it's not really that good of soil in the first place. So hopefully the biochar that I'm going to add will give it more life, especially because I've been charging it with compost extract. And I think that's it. It's just compost extract. And you can see it's more of a silty soil. So yeah, it holds good water, but obviously during the summer it doesn't hold that water well enough. So I'm hoping with the biochar it'll hold a ton more water. So hopefully next year I won't have to water as much. But again, we'll see. But yeah, I'm this is 1 cubic foot or 7.5 gallons. So I'm gonna add 40% of biochar, so 3 gallons. And yeah. Alright YouTube, just in case I forget, there's the first raised bed. So this is a 2 week update on this raised bed. You can see the cover crop is going really well. Pretty cool. And the second raised bed, where the expensive refill. This one was a cheap refill. This was an expensive refill. If you saw that video, you know what I mean. If you haven't, I'll just link them both in the description. But either way, this is my expensive refill. This is a 1 week update. So there's not too much more cover crop growing, but it's only been 1 week. So yeah. And the third and final raised bed is going to be my cheap refill. Like I said earlier, I just cut down all the cover crop right now. And now I'm just going to mix up the soil and backfill it. Alright everybody, so this is 3 gallons of biochar, 40% of 7.5 gallons. You guys see me mix soil before, so I don't want to bore you to death. So like I said, this is biochar that I made. I just used compost extract from compost that I made also, so that's what makes it free. You can make it biochar on your own if you wanted to. There's plenty of videos on it. But either way, I'm going to mix this together and then backfill the raised beds. Alright YouTube, so here's how the raised bed looks like after I backfilled it with my native soil and 40% biochar. You can see as of right now it doesn't look like much. I don't plan on growing anything right now, especially because I'm trying to put this bed to sleep for winter. So right now nothing's going to be growing here. After I'm done watering in here, I'm going to put compost as a top dress on this raised bed. And then, like I said earlier, when fall starts coming and the leaves starts falling, I'm gonna use that as a mulch on top of this raised bed. So I'll be right back after I'm done putting the top dress, and then we'll end the video there. Alright, YouTube, so I know I said I was going to put the compost as a top dress after I was done watering, but it's getting hot and I'm getting tired, so for right now, I'm just going to leave it bare for right now. I said as a compost maybe later on today, add the sorghum back as a mulch for right now, but also I don't know if you can see that, but I'm going to use a sprinkler to water these 3 raised beds for right now until I come back later on today to put back put some compost. All right, I'll be back. Well, for me, it'll be a couple of hours. For you, like a minute or a second. All right, YouTube. So I'm almost done with this video. All I do left is mulch up the rest of these leaves. These are leaves I saved from last year. As you can see, I was trying to compost it, but I let it go dry for too long. So right now, I'm just gonna mulch it with my leaf mulcher and use that as a mulch for my raised bed. And as soon as fall hits, like winter or whatever, I'll pick up more leaves and mulch the bed again. But that'll be a different video and a different update. So I'm gonna mulch this right now and show you the raised bed. Alright guys, so I had some leftover kitchen scraps and stuff like that. So I decided just to put it in an area where I didn't have compost or leftover compost. So I'm gonna bury this with more my leaf compost that didn't get sucked up by my leaf mulcher. I don't know how well you can see that, but that's how it looks like for right now. The rest of the leaves are in the bag, and I'll show you how that looks like after I put this on top of that and then bury that with more of the leaves. Alright guys, so you can see there was not too much compost left from that leaf mulch. So whatever is in here, hopefully it's enough to bury the kitchen scraps. Ooh, that's dusty. It looks like a lot of that compost came up with the leaf mulch, so that's pretty interesting. But clearly, you can see it's still not enough to uh, cover the rest of his raised bed. So until like November, that's when it starts dropping leaves the most. I'll start backfilling this some more. I guess I could have buried it a little bit and then added this on top of it, but I don't think of that until right now. So yeah, that's how it looks like for right now. Like I said, around November, I'm gonna shred up more leaves and hopefully cover the rest of this. But I think I'm gonna water this right now so it can stay put. It's getting kind of windy over here where I'm at, so I don't want this blowing away. All right, guys. So we did a lot of different things on this raised bed. Some of the sorghum's already going back. It's only been 2 days since I did all of this. Well, I did this the next day, and then when you saw right there, I did today. But yeah, that's it for today's video on this raised bed. I don't plan on growing any cover crops or main crop in here. I'm planning to let it sit all winter, all fall and winter, and then start planting in spring. I'm planning to grow corn and beans and squash in here like I did on that raised bed, but maybe onto this raised bed next year. And then grow peppers in that bed like you saw in the previous video, and then the previous video before that. I'm planning to grow something in that raised bed, but I don't know what yet for spring. But right now, those 2 raised beds are growing cover crops. So if you want to know what I did on those raised beds, I'll link the videos in the description below. But yeah, guys, thank you guys for watching. If you really enjoyed this video, please leave a like, comment, subscribe if you haven't already. I'm almost at 400 subscribers, so please subscribe if you haven't already. And yeah, hopefully I'll see you next video. Peace.